Hi and welcome to this week's energy forecast. I am Rachael Thompson-Phillips, the creator of the BU Oracle cards and also of the Sacred Oracle online program. This week I'm going to share with you, if this is the very first time that you have jumped on a weekly energy forecast, I'd love to just give you a bit of an overall idea on how this works. So the energy forecast is about understanding the energy that is going to show up in the current week, and the oracle cards provide us these gorgeous little accent avenues in which to be able to see how to be able to connect into that energy, seeing the most conducive way, so that we always manage to have that opportunity through choice to make decisions that are based on your highest potential and living in alignment. So this week is a little bit different because this week the very first card is a jumping card, and I'm going to use that as the overarching theme for the whole week, and then the three cards that come underneath that are about how do we tie back into that overarching message that came through for the week. So the jumping card that came out for this week and is going to be this week's theme is the Warrior Queen. Now the Warrior Queen is about understanding how to be able to access that stillness within her, and understanding that all of the answers are within her. She knows the direction she's going. She knows the plan of how to get herself there. Although she doesn't know every single step, what she does know is that every single step will be provided to her through her intuition and messages from the universe, which is her cosmic team, and that she will dive into staying so deeply connected and aligned with that vision of the pathway that she wants to go down, that nothing external is going to deviate her from being able to live what she believes is her purpose. Now, the orange on the card is about understanding how to have that creative influx of information coming through, that creativity to be able to explore how to be able to achieve her passion. What's the most because what can happen sometimes is that once we get a plan of where we want to go, we just get this tunnel vision and we forget to be able to bring in that creative beautifulness, that connection to our intuition, and be a little bit more flexible with ourselves. If you only have a clear vision of where you're going and the blinkers are on so tight, you don't see all of the gorgeous messages that come in. And as I said, with the Warrior Queen, she doesn't know how what it's going to take every step to get there. What she does believe in is her purpose. And so therefore, if you're really rigid, you're not going to be able to tune into the next level bit of intuitive guidance that's going to reveal the next step. So it's about having that creativity and thinking, well, I want to get from point A to point B, but I also want to enjoy my journey along the way and be able to share my passion, my purpose, who I am, what it is that makes this pathway and her purpose so incredibly intimate for her. It's that having that creativity is about the creativity of being able to express her soulful purpose and passion on this earth, and bringing through that nourishment of letting herself be seen too. So the Warrior Queen is very still. She likes that calmness. She has the capacity to go within and access all of the answers that she receives. There is a divine strength within her that knows the pathway that she's going in is a part of her master plan of why she was here on this earth. So that is what the Warrior Queen is, and the sunflower on side of this Warrior Queen is about letting yourself shine, letting yourself feel the light within you be the beacon that helps light up your pathway towards fulfilling your purpose. A sunflower is just so gorgeous and radiant, and you can't help but smile when you think about it, and that is about that light that's within you. Let that light of your purpose fill your entire beingness. That will help elevate your levels of joy and happiness as you fulfill your pathway. So the next thing that I want to share with you about this card is all the little geometry shapes along that is about following the signs that show up around the border. You can see these beautiful little geometric signs, and that's about always been open to being able to see the next sign, as I said, becomes the next step. And this is where the stillness comes in, because that stillness, in the stillness of our mind, body, soul, and spirit, is where we seem to be more deeply connected to our intuition. If we stay inside of our busy head of mind, then we logically think about things, and intuition can come across as this invisible information, but it holds so much validity because it deeply connects with us. So the logic is what we apply after we've received that intuitive guidance. So the logical part helps us create how to make those plans unfold, or how to make that next step unfold. But the divine guidance that comes from deep within your soul is going to be the light that shines the next step for you. So and with it being a jumping card, if you're not sure what a jumping card is, a jumping card is where your soul is really trying to get this message across to you, but you may have dismissed it, overlooked it, or have thought that it was maybe just a little bit of information inside of your own mind and that you were making it up. So a jumping card, when it jumps out of the pack, it's the soul saying, take notice, please. So you may feel like you might want to go back over and listen to this first part of the weekly energy forecast, or even take little dot points down on what the significance of the Warrior Queen is. Now, Monday and Tuesday is the card of the World. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday is the card of Courage, and Saturday and Sunday is the card of Strength. Now, each one of these cards, I'm going to share with you the meaning and share with you how it ties back into the Warrior Queen. So, the World is an incredibly auspicious and amazing card because it's reminding you that success is just around the corner. The one thing that has been coming up into my mind the moment that this card came out is about understanding that a lot of the times we think that the environmental factors, what's going on socially and globally, is what influences whether you have success or not. The one thing I want to share with you is some of the greatest success comes out of times where it seems to be at the darkest. So when we have had recessions, some businesses have accelerated. And when, as we've noticed with the coronavirus, there's been some business that have completely gone next level because it's just opened up a window of opportunity, and there's been that ability to be able to adapt and change in order to, because when we go for success, we've got to be able to have that flexibility, as I said about the Warrior Queen, being flexible and having that creativity, and that also flows into the World. The World card, the blue and the green, is about, the green on the World card is about being deeply connected to your heart, cracking it open, letting yourself realize how important fulfilling your purpose and passion is for you right at this point. And the blue is about how you articulate that to yourself and to others if you feel that you are at that stage where you're ready to be able to share it with others. But it's so important to make sure you have that vision quite clear for you. The World is understanding that success that you want is there. Bring in the energy of the Warrior Queen, which is knowing that not everyone is going to have that vision of being able to understand why something is so important for you. But so long as you understand what that is, and that's where that stillness of mind and staying deeply connected to your passion and purpose will help you stay deeply attuned to the success that you want, because success always has these different levels. Success on a monetary level, for sure, the World card definitely says that there will be a plethora of abundance that comes into it and that you are ready for it. But the abundance card with the World is also about the abundance of people that you can serve, the abundance of belief that it's going to require, the abundance of self-confidence, the abundance of staying deeply so rooted in your vision that nothing around you takes you away from that pathway that you are going towards, making sure that you fulfill your passion and purpose. So that's Monday and Tuesday. So if you feel that stirring within you, if you feel that calling coming in from your soul that's saying it's your time, please stay deeply connected to that, because that is a beautiful metaphorical message coming through from your soul, coming into your consciousness. Now, Wednesday through to Friday is the beautiful card of Courage. Now, the card of Courage, most people think that courage is something that's this really loud, vocal thing that needs to be expressed. That's usually confidence comes through that way sometimes, having the confidence to be able to articulate. Courage is confidence in action. It's where you have the courage to take all of the steps that it requires, the courage to stay in the stillness, to stay deeply connected to your passion, the courage to believe in the journey that you are embarking on, the courage to believe that your soul will guide you every single step of the way, the courage to know that the universe will provide signs and the right people and the right situation and any resource that you require. Having the courage to just keep taking the next step and the next step and the next step, and not trying to look at something on this huge big overall view that can sometimes really overwhelm us. Have that envision of what your purpose is, but break it down into bite-sized chunks so it's easy for you to be able to look at the steps that are required, which is the doingness, but also looking at what is the beingness. Who do you need to be for yourself in order to be able to live your purpose? Now that comes through from Wednesday to Friday. The card of courage is about asking yourself, are you going to, because as you can see, it's got two beautiful faces on there, one of the lion and one of the human aspect of self. Are you going to pretend that this doesn't matter anymore and that your vision of what you want for yourself, you're going to put on that mask and say everything's peachy cream? Or are you going to allow that courageous version of self to be able to take those steps? And courage doesn't mean that it is, is without fear. Courage is being able to face your fears and move forward with grace and fearlessness, because your passion is your driving force. So remember, the sunflower in the card is about let that light be that beacon that you follow, and you can tap into that with the courage of the lion. Embody the energy of the lion. Have that courage, conviction, clarity, and focus in the direction that you're going with, and let the beacon from the warrior queen of the sunflower, the light from the sunflower, be what you stay connected to as you follow the pathway towards success. Now, come the weekend's energy for Saturday and Sunday is the beautiful card of strength. Now, when I first designed this card, I wanted to call it Spunk, because to me, this card is the full epitome of confidence, comfortability, feeling so comfortable in your own skin because you have done that inner work. You know who you are. You're aware of your strengths, and you're also very aware of your weaknesses that you will always be continuing to work on and learn and grow from them. So when you step into that space of being able to understand that you are at peace with who you are, that radiates a confidence. And for me, that was where I wanted to call it spunk, because when someone is standing in their space of confidence, they radiate this gorgeous spunk. It's like their energy in essence. Have a look around at people who you admire, that you feel are that radiate that gorgeous self-confidence, and have a look at their posture. Their shoulders stand back. Not stand back. Their shoulders sit back nicely. Their heart is open. Their neck and their spine is fully aligned. They carry themselves with grace. There is an energy within them that says that I have the confidence to believe in myself, believe in my skills, and know that I also believe in myself, that any obstacle that is presented, I have the courage and the strength to be able to find a solution and continue on. I'm not going to let it be something that holds me back. I will find a way to move through the obstacle, and in that process I will continue to learn more and more about myself. So that's why the strength card has every single color of the rainbow. It's about that having all of your chakras completely just radiating and lighting up. And as we know, when all of our chakras are radiating health, wellness, and spiritual enlightenment, that means that the next chakras above are also radiating that same energy as well. So this card of strength is knowing that your energy centers are aligned. That means that all parts of self are working at the most highest potential, the most optimum level of self, because you have come to that place where you believe in yourself. So the warrior queen also ties back in and is a beautiful connection to that, because that warrior queen believes in herself and believes in her passion, and the weekend's energy directly ties back in with that overarching message. So as you can see, there is this incredibly powerful message that's coming through about following your passion, knowing that success is there, having the courage and conviction to follow a pathway and your purpose that everyone else may not be able to understand what that is. But you're put on this earth for you to live your purpose, and understanding that just because other people may not see your vision, may not even be able to understand why something is so important to you, doesn't mean that we should allow that to distract us from doing the very thing that our soul is calling to us at this point. The one thing I do want to share is, because this will be something that a lot of people, and I've heard a lot of people mention to me over the years, a lot of the time they think, I cannot do what I want to be able to do because I don't feel like I have the support network from other people, usually our family, friends, or loved ones. And we always feel that that would make things so much more easier. It would mean if they believe in me, then I'll believe in myself. And as you can hear me just saying that, what that usually means is that we don't have the confidence and belief within our own self, and that we are looking for that externally through others to give us validation about the direction that we're going in, and therefore we become disempowered, because the moment someone doesn't believe in you is the moment you don't feel like you can move forward. This is the time to bring your energy back, call your energy back, and be empowered by your own belief and conviction of self. So therefore, you may find that you may want to reach out to other people that are in the same pursuit as you. So i.e., if you're wanting to start up a new business, look for people that are in that are in the same industry that you want to be in, and follow their guidance. See their energy, see how you can use some of their beautiful traits that you can bring into yourself. Connect with other people that are doing the same thing as you, or have done the same thing as you would like to be able to do, so that you receive that support through like-minded people that understand your journey if you find that you require that support. Because support and community are sometimes some very, very important things when we pursue our dreams. I can share with you, being an entrepreneur, it can at times get incredibly lonely, so it is really important to be able to have people within your network that provide that beautiful support, where you could talk about what is going on for you, and being around people that truly understand the journey that you go in, that you feel that you can trust, and that will provide support and also help you along that journey, and therefore you will also be able to do the same thing as well. And so therefore that can be a beautiful way, if you feel like that you do want that additional support, look for someone who has done what you want to do, and therefore be able to reach out and connect with them. And that's where courage comes in. Have the courage to understand what is it that you feel like it is that you need to be able to help support you to fulfill your purpose, and go out there and have the courage to reach out to people and ask them for some guidance or help or support along your journey. Remember, you don't have to do this journey alone. There are amazing people out there in this world that are willing to help and support you along this journey, but you've got to have the courage to ask. And it's not a sign of weakness. It actually takes a great deal of courage to ask. And therefore we can also remember to be able to call in that support network of our cosmic team, being you, your soul, your the universe. Call out if you all of a sudden find that there is an additional resource or a person or something that you feel that you require or need in order to fulfill your purpose. Ask that beautiful cosmic team. They're just waiting there for you to ask them, so that they can help support you the best way as possible. And when it shows up, just say thank you so much, to let your cosmic team know that You ask for the support, they brought it into your awareness, it's helping you. You now can move along, you're not held back by anything, and you're getting this gorgeous flow on effect in order to be able to achieve what you want. And the best thing that you can do is show your gratitude and letting them know that you thank them so dearly for the support that they are offering you. And that is a way, and where, as I mentioned at the very beginning about the stillness that comes with the Warrior Queen, with the stillness that allows you to be able to gain access to your intuition, to your soul, so therefore you can go in and ask for the support, ask for the right people to show up, the right resources and whatever it is that you need. And then that way you are always going to be feeling continually nourished, knowing that that support that you were possibly looking for externally is within you. Everything you ever need is within. So if you start noticing that you're starting to look outside of yourself for the answers, remember to bring your energy back, go into the stillness, connect with yourself, engage that courage, conviction, clarity, and focus. And we do that through that envisionment, being able to envision what your purpose looks like at that end goal. And that way that helps feed and nourish your soul at the same time too. So this is again how you can support yourself by invoking the energy of the Warrior Queen. So I wish you all an incredibly powerful week. Please take care. If you would like to know more about who I am, the services that I provide, you will find a ton of links below. And remember, stay safe, take care, and remember your cosmic team is always there to support you every single step of the way. And it does want to see you succeed just like you want. So now allow all three parts of the equation to the cosmic team, as I said, you, your soul, and the universe. Well, those two are already showing up. Now it's time for you to show up and work in alignment with these two beautiful, magical, I don't want to use the word forces, but yet somehow in my brain it's saying that, allowing the forces, the divine forces of the soul and your cosmic team to support you along every single step of the way. Success is just waiting there for you. Are you ready for it? And if so, what is the next step that you're going to take? Because every single tiny little step you take is one step closer towards having that success. And as you can see, the world is just waiting for you. So much love, take care, and be good.